All right, Anthony on Air podcast back for another episode. We're talking about Liz Cheney with the big L in her primary from Wyoming. Almost said Wisconsin. And Heche in the Epstein movie will correct the record there. CDC is getting an overhaul. Pete Davidson and Martha Stewart.
That's what?
Plus Hollywood's most endowed. And talk
Okay,
about that.
first subject.
Money-wise?
Kiely Rodni is still missing. We got an Addams Family reboot to talk about, a gender reveal party, a designer vagina surgery, plus J-Sab's embarrassing vacation moment.
Embarrassing?
I didn't hear about this.
I don't know how long I'm gonna stay, so I don't know how. What did I do?
What did you do indeed?
You gotta get that button away from you. You gotta get that button away from you. Keep cutting us off. Do you not even know what he's talking about?
I have no clue. Do you?
No, I don't know. Can't
Was
wait
it
to
a
hear
nip
this.
slip?
That would be good compared to what I'm about to share with everybody.
Uh-oh.
That would be less embarrassing than what we're gonna discuss. Liz Cheney lost in her primary last night. She lost to a Trump-supported candidate who is going along with the election stolen bit, and she got slaughtered. I mean, she won with 73% of the vote 2 years ago and lost. What was it, 73 to 25? Like, it was an embarrassing loss.
It was a landslide, though. But Liz Cheney, a Republican who stood against Trump, has always been against Trump, but now she's out.
Well, I'm glad you said that, Frank, because honestly, she has not always been against Trump. I looked up her voting record. Did you know she voted with Trump 93% of the time? Her voting record in Congress. She is she's 93% of the time with Donald Trump.
She's been against Trump on this election, on the election fraud business.
That's it. Just since that moment. Yeah.
And she also is like, he doesn't deserve to be anywhere near the White House, that kind of thing. She doesn't want to see him reelected.
Correct. Does she not. And she has been steadfast in that. And, I thought it was kind of crazy that she got kicked out of the Republican Party of Wyoming. Then they censured her, if you remember that, which I thought was just absurd behavior. Then the Republicans removed her from leadership in general. Like, I mean, this is some of the craziest shit I've ever seen.
If you don't think like us, you're out.
It's fucking great. By the way,
any party. I mean.
Yeah, by the way, this is the kind of shit, and you know what pisses me off is this is the kind of shit we all scream about. We all say we're tired of both parties. Both parties are corrupt. Both parties just go along with their party, and they never fucking stand up when it's the right time to stand up. Like, you may disagree with her, but you should respect the fact that at least she's doing this. At least she's not just blindly like, whatever, fuck the country and everybody else. I'm just looking out for my own skin and my party. And now, like, here comes a person that is legit what everybody always says they want, and they fucking vote her out in a landslide.
She should just pull a Dr. Oz, move to another state and run there.
Yeah, well, that's what some people, by the way, accused her of that she's from Virginia, really. And
who cares? You live in the state. That's where you could run. You're not gonna, if you move to Jersey, you can't run for office in Florida. That's just not. You have to run for this where you live.
I watched an interview today of a woman, and she was like, "I know Liz Cheney." She's like, "We've talked about this. She's got to admit that election was stolen." She's like, "I mean, like, craziness. I understand. Honestly, at this point, I understand people that go, it was kind of unfair the way it all set up, and then the timing of COVID, he kind of caught a bad rap. Okay, fine, I could live with that.
That's not rigged.
Anyway, credit Dan Crenshaw.
You gonna blame that on the
credit
election?
Dan Crenshaw. Dan, I'm sorry if I wind up cutting you guys off. I'm having some technical issues tonight, so I apologize.
Oh, sure.
How do you explain the other nights?
Right. How do you explain every night since night one?
Dan Crenshaw who is from Texas, House of Representatives in Texas. He is famous for the guy who got the eye patch that Pete Davidson made fun of. Remember?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Big conservative Republican guy. He tweeted today, let's get some truth on the record. Liz Cheney has a hell of a lot more backbone than most and is a principled leader with fierce intellect. She will continue to be a much needed leader in the conference with my full support. We can disagree without tearing each other apart. You know, so there's a lot of Republicans that are out there, you know, supporting her, but it's just amazing. I think we're going to look back at this moment in history and be like, that is unreal how piss poor she was treated by her own party.
Her own party. She was the outsider. And not, I mean, just for standing up to Trump, not even like she voted with the party most of the time, if not like almost all the time. But
93%.
Yeah.
93% of the time.
Just because she shit on Trump, who deserves to be shat on.
And the thing is, too, is, you know, if you're just for being part of the investigative process.
Yeah.
It's so fucking bizarre, dude. I continue to be shocked on a daily basis with some of this shit. I really, really do.
I'm not shocked. It's, no offense, but it's the Republican Party, not the people, the leaders.
But it's beyond me. 93% of the time, this girl was with everything. And then they go, oh, but you're not with this, so you got to get the fuck out. I think it's crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
I know.
All right. Jumpstart. What?
Nothing.
Oh, John Tommy?
Yeah, I just saw that.
His name is Anthony, and he deserves respect.
Come on. His name is Anthony.
Thanks for noticing, John Tommy.
Right?
He has one of those two first name names. Good
observation.
Is that a play on like Tommy John, like Tommy John surgery? I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know.
Do you think I would look better as a blonde? Be honest.
Yes.
You can't look worse.
Jumpstart Coffee Company, best coffee we've ever had. Official coffee of the podcast here. Frank's holding up the bag. It's lovely. It's luxurious. Very tasty. No matter what flavor you're going for, whether it's the espresso blend, the dark roast blend, the medium blend, half calf, whatever you got, Jumpstart Coffee is great because they make great coffee with great flavor and they support a great cause, the Navy SEAL Foundation. So if you enjoy those freedoms that we're all enjoying so much, it's all because of our armed forces, and Jumpstart supports that Navy SEAL Foundation. So support them. Buy a bag right now. Link in the description below. Use the promo code AOA15. You'll save 15%. You'll be supporting us. You'll be supporting Jumpstart. You'll be supporting the Navy SEAL Foundation. So make sure you grab a good old bag of Jumpstart Coffee Company. Look at this.
Lots of support. Yeah.
Jumpstart Coffee helps me get through my night shift. No shit. I'm with you, Angela. Except for a night shift, just put life. Jumpstart Coffee literally helps me get through my life.
Night shifts are rough, but I'm glad you're making it through.
Who are these people that are like, oh, I don't drink caffeine? Who the fuck? What do they do? Are they doing speed? Do you think those people?
I mean, what's the problem? It's a wonderful thing.
Is caffeine the greatest thing ever on the planet?
It's fantastic. It's not the greatest ever, but it's good.
It's in fucking soda. It's in coffee. I just love it.
Agreed.
And I'll say this: Jumpstart Coffee Company's caffeine tastes the best out of all the rest. So make sure you grab a bag right now and support that Navy SEAL Foundation along with your old pals here on the podcast Aroni.
It's a beautiful thing. That subscribe and save too. That's good stuff.
They do have that subscribe and save. Good point, Frank. You know, I don't bring that up enough, and there you are to save me.
You got to, you subscribe, you get like a bag or two a month, and they just keep coming, so you don't run out. They just whenever you need it, you don't have to think about it.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, so JSAP is freaking out because she's babysitting her brother's kid's hamster. Gerbil. Gerbil?
It's
what is it?
A
Guinea pig. A guinea pig. Sorry.
If it was a gerbil, then my brother would have put it up his ass already.
Okay. I never understood that, by the way. What the hell? What is that?
Let's get one.
No
My
thanks.
brother likes to put things up his ass. What's the big deal, Frank?
That's all right. But a live gerbil, that seems like animal cruelty. But what? So what's the problem that JSAPS is having is that her cat has taken some kind of shine to the guinea pig.
Yeah.
He's not trying to eat it. He's just very curious. Like, what is this thing?
Curiosity might kill the gerbil. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Whatever the hell you got. Guinea pig. You're right.
What's the difference between a gerbil and a guinea pig? One's from Italy and the other one's not?
Yeah.
One goes in your butt, one can't.
Got it.
That really is like the bottom line. Like,
can I say something to you without offending you?
Go ahead.
Having known your brother, he'll find a way to get that guinea pig up his ass.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't already.
That's not offending me at all. But
he's not going to let a silly thing like size get in the way.
Exactly.
I mean, do we know for sure that it has? How long has he had this guinea pig? I'm sure if it's away, he's done it.
2 weeks.
Oh, it's definitely been up his ass.
Yeah. But just in case, I took a picture of it, all dimensions of this thing, in case the cat does get it.
Oh, so you can replace?
Exactly. I have a can of spray paint, black, because it does have a black little thing underneath its chin. So
John Tommy wants to know who the gay fella is in the glasses. Oh, pretty gay fella. I'm sorry, Frank.
Well, thank you for calling me pretty. That's very nice.
Pretty gay.
Oh, like pretty gay or pretty, gay.
That's Frank, and have some respect because he has a beard and her name is Erin. So let's not.
Gay is not a disrespectful term.
Paige.
I am not offended by that.
What is crazier? I think the chat believes JSAB's brother would try to.
And they don't even know him, and they know the deal.
They don't even know him.
Well, they did see the picture of his balls in the members only area, so they kind of know him a little bit.
That's true. Okay. Once you've seen his balls, that's all you need to know about the guy.
Yeah. But let's think about Janine's poor nieces, because this is the kids who lost the dog after like 3 days. Yeah. Now they got the guinea pig, and the guinea pig is eventually going to get eaten by Janine's cat in the next 24 to 48 hours.
Or my brother's asshole.
If you run a pet adoption company and you see this person or this person's brother show up in your store or your facility, call. It's not going to work out. Sorry, we've closed up.
Be bad luck. That's it.
You're not taking any of our animals.
No.
No shit.
No good.
All right, topic 2, Anne Heche in the Epstein movie. So there's this like huge rumor that just blew up. Anne Heche, before she died, she was in a movie on Lifetime called Girl in Room 13. And a lot of people started saying that it was a movie inspired by the Jeffrey Epstein events. So much so, it got so out of control that Lifetime had to put out a statement basically saying that the movie is inspired by true events, but not by the Epstein case.
Oh.
Okay, so, I mean, it was just a rumor.
I think people are just so desperate and so obsessed with the Epstein stuff that
they're finding parallels everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I mean, is this movie out? Is this available to watch?
No, it's coming out it's going to be coming out on Lifetime.
So nobody's even seen the movie and they're already, oh, it's about Epstein.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they just heard the title Girl in Room 13 and they were like, this is an Epstein movie for sure.
I mean, it's a big jump to conclusions.
Right.
It will premiere on September 17th. Should we watch it all together? Do a live watch along.
What?
Lifetime viewing party?
I'm sorry. Like you've never watched a Lifetime movie?
No, I've never. Actually, if it's a Christmas Lifetime movie, I'm in.
Okay.
I'm all in. But I feel like I didn't even barely get through. Remember when Will Ferrell made a Lifetime spoof movie on Lifetime?
No.
No.
You don't remember that?
No. Was it any good?
I couldn't get through it. I watched like 5 seconds of it, and I'm like, he nailed this so much. It's just like watching a Lifetime movie. I can't watch this.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I've watched one, maybe two Lifetime movies just because when I was younger and I lived at home, my mom would watch them, and if I would just sit there and just be like, all right, I guess I'm watching this. I just get caught up and you just watch it. And I can't say I've never watched it. I just don't remember any of them.
My husband loves Lifetime Christmas movies, obviously.
What about Hallmark? Same kind of thing.
Yeah, same thing.
I feel like Hallmark though has cornered the Christmas market.
Mm-hmm. Me, I'm like,
Lifetime does an okay job, but when you hear Hallmark movies and Christmas, they go together.
There it is. Will Ferrell and Kristen Wiig starred in a Hallmark movie called The Deadly Adoption.
All right. I mean, and it was no good. It was. You couldn't get through
it was like a spoof, and like you can see, like he's like decked out in like the Lifetime movie. He's got the bad beard and everything.
Yeah.
It's like every guy on Lifetime.
But it wasn't even funny.
I didn't get it. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't in the mood. I don't know. I just couldn't. I couldn't sit through it.
Apparently, The Guardian gave it 4 stars.
Yeah. How about that?
Whatever.
What could Will Ferrell have possibly done or Kristen Wiig to get that 5th fucking star? I want to know, Guardian.
I don't know. Mention The Guardian in the movie.
Yeah. I have a problem with what you just said. First of all, Hallmark, although lovely, I wouldn't say is a corner on the Christmas movie market. Lifetime does okay.
I said that. I said Lifetime does good, but I think Hallmark is probably in the lead with in terms of Christmas movies. I think they have. I'd say it's a 60-40 split in terms of when you think Christmas movies, you probably think Hallmark more than Lifetime.
Yeah. You know, it's weird. My parents are so bizarre. Like they'll like a couple of times, once or twice, my father will go, I caught a good movie on Netflix, and then he'll tell me the name and I'll go look for it. And I'm like, this is a fucking Lifetime movie on Netflix. Like, what are you people doing?
So wait, there's Lifetime movies on Netflix?
They put their movies on Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I don't like, is there like a Lifetime category or is it just, they're just jumbled in?
I don't know. I think they're just jumbled in.
That's misleading.
Yeah, I don't think they have like a deal or whatever, but I think like Lifetime was sitting there with a bunch of content when Netflix was desperate for shit, and they're like, "You want this? Give us some money, and we'll."
I'm looking for Blockbuster to come back. Have you seen? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, they're tweeting again.
Yeah, you keep sharing it with me like all the time.
Like it's been, I don't know, 2-3 years. They haven't. They said 2-3 years ago, this is our last tweet. We're leaving social media, whatever. And then all of a sudden, like a month ago, we're back, and out of nowhere. I don't know who controls it or what the point is, but someone's been tweeting on the Blockbuster account.
Facts.
I think
me and my husband used to go into Blockbuster. I'd say 75 to 80% because of this one particular character who used to work in there.
You were trying to get them into into the bedroom with you?
Ruppel, yes. No. You know who I mean, Frank. Your brother knows him. He was I would say flamboyant and just very funny, very amusing. And we used to go and we used to be like, damn, hope we get for our cashier. Or I'd be like, hey, can you help me out? What movie's good?
Hey, good.
Can you just go to the movie store for a movie?
I'd like to go. I miss going to a Blockbuster.
No, you mean like without making friends?
Yeah.
Can't do anything without. You can't go anywhere without making friends. Bet you go grocery shopping, and you're talking to all the other customers.
Oh no! You know what's funny? I hate that.
You don't pass by. What do you think of this? Do you get this? Do you buy this? Should I get this for the table?
I hate talking to people in the supermarket.
There is no line of consistency in your life whatsoever.
Can't put a beat on you here.
No,
can't nail you down.
Don't tell me it's not fucking annoying.
Well, you talk to people everywhere else. What's the difference?
Not in the supermarket. It's annoying.
Okay.
I know. I know.
All right. I could just picture you. Your kids running around. You got one in the carriage, one running around. And you go, What do you think of it? Should I get this? Would you recommend?
Or I'm screaming at one. Get your ass over here.
This is why I have a fear of the supermarket. I don't like going at peak times. The worst.
I love it.
The worst thing that you could do is go to a supermarket at like 3:30, when all the people have picked up their kids and then they go to the supermarket to get stuff on the it's just a fucking nightmare.
I like going to the supermarket. I like doing my shopping because you get to pick what you want. I like going because I stock up on crap that I get for me. And I get stuff for the house and everything. But I pick out all my snacks and everything.
This is what I hate. No.
I have to say this before you say that.
Go ahead.
Frank is the douchebag that goes shopping. Like he's like, honey, I'll go to the market for us. Don't you worry. Gets the list, comes back with 96 items, and 3 items were on the list.
I go through no, that's incorrect. I get everything on the list first, unless it's frozen. I'm a smart shopper.
That's a lie.
I get everything on the list first, unless it's frozen or it has to be refrigerated, like milk or something. I leave those things to the end. I get everything on the list. Then I get stuff for me. Then I pick up all the frozen and refrigerated stuff. And then I'm out. I know what I'm doing when I get in that grocery store. I'm all over the map. I go back and I don't just go up and down. I go that way, that way, that way, and that way. But I get it done. I get the job done.
What are you in the what's your average supermarket time? Like an hour and 45 minutes?
No, I'm in and out in a half an hour. If I have to do a big shopping day, it's like a half an hour.
None of this is. Do you believe any of that? No. None of this is
believable. I'm very focused when I do food shopping. I get everything we need. I get a couple snacks, whatever.
Just go down really fast. That's what.
And then that's it. Oh, there you go.
Do you get nachos for the house?
Sometimes I get Tostitos so we can make nachos for the house.
Ginny, what were you gonna say?
This is what I don't like. When someone in the store who is clearly a psychopath,
Janine,
starts talking to themselves and then looks at you for you to agree with them or start engaging with them. You know exactly what I fucking mean.
Yep. That's not you.
That is not me. That is not me.
Yeah, right.
Because then it's awkward and it's do I just be a bitch and ignore this person, or do I have to fucking I know, right? Oh my God. Can you believe it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
The worst thing you can hear in the second to worst thing you can hear in the supermarket is the price of milk. Could you believe the price of milk? And I just want to get my shit, get the fuck out of here. Leave me alone.
I don't stand in front of the milk thing for 10 minutes. I just go boom, boom, out and gone.
Yeah, but still you can get caught in that thing. Okay, here's the worst thing you could hear in a supermarket. You're online and the person behind you goes, is this the only thing open? They can't open another thing?
Believe this line?
Shut the fuck up, dude. Just shut the fuck up. Just politely go over to the other thing and go, can you open another?
Yeah, for the tape. Can you open?
Yeah.
For the shopping. Now I'm on the line. I let people. I enjoy the supermarket. I don't know why. I like going there. I like getting what I want. The only thing I don't like is unloading all the stuff into the house. That's a pain in my butt, but I do that anyway. But that's the downside. What?
When you said this, what's the worst thing you could hear in a supermarket? Pole Road gunfire. That's pretty funny.
That's accurate. That is accurate.
I want to see if Happy Frank going around the aisles picking out his little items.
No, he's not slow. Because if you're there half an hour, you're going way faster.
Well, because I usually have a list. I go off the list.
What is this, 1975 with a list? Go ahead.
It's not a paper list. It's text. We decide what we want. We write it all down.
I can't go to the store without a list. I tell my wife, there'll be
because I'm going to forget stuff.
There'll be 2 things, and she'll go, just get me eggs and bread, and I'll go, all right, text it to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm going to forget it.
Same way. I have to have the list.
My husband never shops, so I'm always the one, and I never bring a list, and then I always forget stuff. So I'm always like, oh, darn, can you watch the kids? I have to go back to the store, and maybe I'll stop at Starbucks.
See, You do it on
the way.
You do it on
Your
purpose.
husband shouldn't have to shop after what you put that man through on your fucking vacation.
Oh.
Which we're going to get to.
Susan, does it look like I have enough hair to wear curlers? Come on.
Let's talk about the CDC. CDC, so they got a new director, right? Her name is...
He can't pronounce it. Let's just say they got a new director.
Spell it.
Next.
Rochelle Walensky. I got
What's
it.
so difficult about that?
She's been the director.
She's been the director since 2020. She came out today and said the agency made some major mistakes handling the pandemic. Her statement was, for 75 years, the CDC and public health have been preparing for COVID-19, and our big moment, our performance did not reliably meet expectations. I want us to all do better, and it starts with the CDC leading the way.
Sounds good.
It's not lost on me. We fell short in many ways. We had some pretty public mistakes, and so much of this effort was to hold up the mirror to understand where and how we could do better.
That's good.
So there's going to be a big shuffle over at the CDC with the infrastructure. She said, to be frank, we are responsible for some pretty dramatic, pretty public mistakes, from testing to data to communications.
Okay. I'm glad they're acknowledging and working to be better. I mean, who the hell? Why not? That's awesome. Good for them.
Yeah, it's weird going through it all. You're kind of like, I guess everybody's doing the best they can. But now when you look back on it in hindsight, these...
I feel like they were doing... I still feel like they were doing the best they could, but maybe, they could have done, I guess, hindsight. They look back and go, well, this could be organized better. This could be communicated to the public better. Stuff like that.
Yeah, but even Fauci and everything, the masks are bad, masks are good, they're back and forth. Don't wear your mask in the stores, only wear your masks on vacation flights, all that kind of stuff.
Wear your mask outside. Out fucking side. How did we agree to wear masks outside? This, to me, is bonkers.
Here was, I think, a big issue. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
My big issue was they tell everybody something. Everybody goes, well, half people go, yeah, that sounds right. Let's do that. The other half go, I'm not fucking doing that. And then so the CDC comes back with, all right, maybe we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do this. And everybody's going, no, I'm not fucking doing that. I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not going to wash my hands 20 seconds. I'm not doing it. So you got, if I ran the CDC, I would have been like, this is what you're doing. Deal with it. I'm sorry. This is what we have to do. They came out and I felt like they kind of treated everybody with kid gloves. They were like, well, we asked that you do this and just to be safe for everybody. I'd be like, no, these are the rules. You want to survive this thing? Give me some time. We got to do it this way. This is what we have to do. You wear your masks. You carry hand sanitizer around. Don't cough in each other's faces, and we'll get through this. They came out with different rules because people were, I thought the way it played out, having lived through it, people, they would say something, people go, fuck that, we're not doing it. So there would be mixed messages everywhere. So that was my thing.
Yeah, but I don't even think it was that. I just think that when the time came for them to shine, like when it was like, oh, okay, this is your end of the deal, they had a lot of mixed messages.
I think that, what he's saying is correct. It's not so much that they were like, oh, do this, wait. It's that they're supposed to know everything about, diseases and viruses.
Right. And here's the thing, like, to piggyback what Janine is saying, I understand that this is a new virus and there's variables involved with that. But for the most part, this is what you're in charge of. You're in charge of covering the new deadly virus that's spreading across the globe. You should have some basic things prepared and ready to go and to talk about and to do. And they kind of were like all over the place.
I thought when it was March and we all had to go home and quarantine right in the beginning, they came out and said, stay home. stay inside. If you have to go outside, put a mask on. And I was like, all right, that sounds reasonable. And then all of a sudden, you got people coming out not representing the CDC, going, "Oh, you don't have to wear masks; they don't work. You don't. What's with this quarantine? I'm not staying in my house for weeks." And that's how I feel like not all the mixed messaging came from the CDC. I feel like a lot of the political leaders who were like, "Fuck masks" or "Fuck this," that created more of a mixed message than anything, my opinion.
Yeah, but don't you think it's weird? Okay, I understand. This is what still befuddles me. Everybody stayed home for a month. And you're talking about a thing that spread and was kind of like came and went in 5 to 10 days. How did this thing linger for fucking 2 years?
Because people were getting it. People had to go to the hospital. And then they started lifting stuff. People had to go to shopping. They had to go this way. They had to go that way. And not everybody followed the rules.
Yeah,
the numbers went down, but when we started lifting stuff, the numbers went back up again. And no, I'm not a painting services by Steve. I'm not a Biden worshiper. I may dislike Trump immensely, but I don't worship. There are people out there that like worship Trump. I don't worship Biden. I don't kiss his ass. I think he's way better than Trump. But I'm not putting up flags and going to his rallies and shit. I'm just saying he's doing a way better job than Trump ever did. That's beside the point.
By the way, I'm on Trump's side, just so you know, because I don't want to get Liz Cheney'd.
I think there's two big parts here. First of all, what just happened and how they lifted a lot of the stuff for vaccinated versus unvaccinated people, which I really do think that they put like a big boulder between vaccinated and unvaccinated people. And let's be honest, we've seen in December, especially December, that how many unvaccinated people got the virus and still got sick from it. And I'm not saying like sniffles. They actually got like really sick from it. No, they didn't die, but
see, that's the problem. You and a friend of ours in our chat.
Okay.
No.
You're the problem, Janine.
No.
Yep.
No. You didn't even finish I didn't finish my sentence. You believe this? If you get vaccinated, you're immune from the disease.
Nope,
No,
I never said that.
that's what you think. You didn't say that as exact words, but you're saying that we've seen people with the vaccine get the disease. Look how many people got sick. It's like, yeah, you could still get sick. You could still get it. But if you looked at the numbers, the people. You didn't say those exact words.
Yeah, I'm telling you what I'm thinking.
Please, go ahead. Tell me what you said.
I never said that. I personally didn't think that people who got vaccinated wouldn't get it, but they did make a big deal out of getting vaccinated.
Yeah.
And people still got it, but they didn't make that's what I'm saying. People still got it, and they made they didn't make a big deal about you not getting it. And I'm not saying that I believe that. It's the fact that they put a big wedge between people. Like, seriously, like, friendships were ruined because if you were vaccinated, I'm not going to hang out with you and see you because you might get the virus. Right. But so will you. So it turned into a huge thing. And now they lifted the restrictions for, like I said, for unvaccinated people versus vaccinated. So.
Yeah, because what they're seeing now is that it's not as strong as it was. And it's not,
Okay. Can I say something?
Yeah.
I think what Janine, if I could add a take on what Janine is saying, I think what she's saying but I think not what she's saying. I'm not trying to explain what you're saying, but I think
kind of mansplain.
I'm reacting to what you're saying because what I think happened was they started to see, our leaders started to see that not enough people were getting it, and then they immediately thought, well, or maybe not even before that, but just like the reaction off of the vaccine is coming, the amount of people saying that we're not getting it, I think they tried to put things in place to make more people get it.
Oh, yeah.
And that is what drove that divide between the vaccinated and the unvaccinated.
Right.
Because what else were they going to do to get people to try and get it? But I think what's interesting here is, and again, my thinking was different at the time, but when you look back at it all now, it all was kind of in the wash because brass tacks, and I think everybody would agree with this, we got lucky that this thing just kind of fluttered out because it wasn't, it weakened amongst all the variants, even the more contagious ones, it wasn't as bad. We got lucky that this thing fucking fizzled out because there's no way if it would have stayed as deadly or gotten worse, we would be in decent shape.
I think the vaccine.
I'm sorry, Frank. I'm saying it wasn't anything that the CDC did. It really wasn't anything that scientists did.
You don't think that 70% of people being vaccinated help slow this thing down?
I think, I think you could make the argument that it weakened it and that it kind of had nowhere to go, that kind of thing. And
it helped people who got the disease, who got the virus. It helped them get over it easier.
I think it saved some individual lives too, for sure.
I wouldn't say that because I do know people, like in this chat, who got it and are vaccinated, and they had it much worse than I, who is not vaccinated. And even with the most recent strain too.
But we're talking about the larger numbers. I mean,
I'm just saying,
you're going to get you're going to get people who are sick and have problems, and people get worse because they get the disease, right? But you also have people. If you look at the large numbers, people who were in hospitals getting treated for COVID that had to be put into hospitals. The larger majority of those people were not vaccinated. That's just the fact of the numbers.
The other thing that I think people got very annoyed about was, at first it was like, all right, 2 weeks, you have to quarantine. No less than 2 weeks. And then in December, when they had a shortage of healthcare workers because they let go of a lot, they were like, oh, wait, it's only 5 days. And people were like, wait a minute, 5 days? What happened to, 2 weeks? So I think that was another big thing that the CDC was like, not really proud about either. Like people were not happy about that. And I get it, because how could you say 2 weeks and then go down to 5 days when, because you need healthcare workers. To me, that was just like, But honestly, like, people are supposed to like trust the CDC, but honestly, they don't have the most up-to-date information about other health topics. They really don't. They don't have it published on their website. So it's like, how can you, if you're not going to have the most up-to-date research on other things and other topics, how are people going to fully trust you 100% what you're saying now? And I know it's a new virus, but it's still not, I don't know. Like if I was going to go search a virus, I wouldn't go to CDC.
I agree. It was a hard thing for them to do because it was a new virus and they were learning new things, but they could have done a lot of things better.
Yeah, and they admitted it. Of course. I agree.
CDC, these nuts.
Agreed.
All right, we'll leave it there because we got a designer vagina topic to get to eventually.
Got to get to that.
We can't miss that one. I won't forgive us, Frank. I will not allow that to happen. Not on this podcast. Martha Stewart and Pete Davidson. Martha Stewart posted a nudie throwback photoshopped Instagram thing.
Oh, okay.
Like she held up a picture of a Spy magazine, and it's her. It's somebody somebody posing nude in front of a clamshell, and her face is photoshopped on top of it.
Okay.
Which kind of seems a little strange, a thing to do.
I'm sure it was blocked out or something. You can't post anything. It would be taken down if it was nude, right?
Yeah, he's like her legs are like blocking her
Oh, okay.
her hoodle area.
Right.
But again, it's a Photoshop thing. Like, we know it's a Photoshop thing, but that came after she posted a picture of her and Pete Davidson.
Ooh.
So people saw those two pictures and said, well, they're obviously banging.
Well, it's kind of like, hey, I'm fuckable, Pete Davidson. Look at me.
Right.
Yeah, I think she's trying to get that Pete Davidson dick.
She could be, but doesn't mean they are.
PDD. That PDD.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Any word from either two of them? Do we know this is happening?
No, I don't think so.
So she is, correct me if I'm wrong, 81 years old. He is in his 20s.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there. It's fine. Both consenting adults. But that is a huge difference.
But she wants on that dick.
Hey.
Do you blame her? No.
Yeah, and there was like full on rumors too, because that photo kind of like went around, and they were like, "Holy shit, is Martha Stewart the next? Like, is she the rebound off of Kim?"
Martha Stewart. Hey. I mean, What the hell?
I mean, she's nutty. Martha, she's a little crazy, so I'm sure she's pretty good in bed.
I'm sure she'd be good.
Yeah.
She's friends with Snoop, and she likes marijuana. So
that's what we hear. And they were at. I feel like they were at. They've done roasts together. Martha Stewart and Pete Davidson. Mm-hmm. They've been on the same dais.
I bet she fucks like an animal for an 80-year-old.
Good for her.
She's got a little Rita and Tony in her. The old couple that we know fuck a lot.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I think she's got that in her.
Maybe. That's a possibility.
Speaking of which, Pete Davidson. I'm sorry. What?
That's a possibility. You just got to watch out if we see a Martha tattoo on Pete Davidson, then we know. Then we know it's for real.
We should check his body for the tattoo that says it's a good thing. Then we fucking.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. There's a hotness to Martha Stewart, at least back in the day too. I was just like when she like set up the whole table and there was a whole bunch of shit on it, because you would fucking just clear that table and throw her on there and fucking
bang
her for an afternoon.
Right.
Yeah. There's something there. Sure.
Pete Davidson is going to be starring in a romantic comedy.
I saw this too.
Which is kind of crazy. Everybody's saying he's now a leading man. Meet Cute, which stars Kiely Rodni.
Okay.
I saw.
It'll be this fall. Is it on Netflix or Peacock? I think it might be Peacock.
It's probably Peacock since he was SNL.
Yeah.
Who knows? I saw this thing. It was on Netflix that it was a movie that had his face as the cover art for the movie. I don't even remember what it's called, but I clicked on it to watch the trailer. He isn't in the trailer like at all. It's not about him. He's not even in the top 5 credits, but his face is the only face on the cover of that movie.
Isn't that weird?
Well,
not really.
They just want to get people to watch it because you're going to see 2 minutes of Pete Davidson.
Well, he's the it star right now. Netflix has like 40 covers for every movie, and they're constantly running tests to see what works. And that's why like a movie's cover will constantly change. Now it's gotten so drastic that you can pass a movie in one category and then scroll down, and 3 or 4 categories later, it's a different cover for the movie.
See, that's what I loved about Blockbuster. One cover, you pick it up.
How old are you?
Oh, great. We have something in the chat now.
Blockbuster's great. I miss it.
All right. So coming off of this, we've got the list of Hollywood's most endowed.
All right. I got to go.
Can we guess? Let's guess.
Who's Rachel Bilson?
She used to be on some show on MTV or WB.
I'm looking
Dark
her up.
hair.
Yeah, look her up. I guess she was she used to date Bill Hader.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I didn't even type Rachel full out, and she's the first person to come up.
Yeah, so she revealed that she misses Bill Hader's big dick.
Oh, absolutely. I could see that.
Yeah.
And he's also hot. I know that's weird to say.
Bill Hader.
Yeah.
Again, the only consistent thing you do is be inconsistent.
Yeah, that's true.
He's funny.
Is it because he's funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, so's Seth Rogen, but do you think he's hot?
I don't think Bill Hader is hot. And I feel like I want to say my wife said that at one point, that he's kind of like a hot guy, Bill Hader, which drove me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of the a deep voice, I think, is a big indicator of endowment, I think, in a lot of cases. Not all the time. I don't think it's foolproof, but I think a lot of the time, if there's a deep voice, does that?
Let me think about this.
I can honestly tell you that it's not true.
All right. Just saying. I thought that was a thing.
All right. So now
Bill Hader.
There's a list of the biggest dicks in Hollywood.
John Hamm.
Pete Davidson, Bill Hader, Tommy Lee. I didn't see this one coming, but Janice Dickinson says that Liam Neeson has a big dick.
Ooh. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Little Taken action.
Dame Judi Take two.
I don't have any money.
Judi
what I do have is a giant dick.
Now open your mouth and let me.
If you let me bang you, that will be the end of it. But if not, I will hunt you down. I will find you, and I will bang you.
I will stuff my cock inside your.
Right.
You will. You will choke.
I have a particular set of big dick energy skills.
I have a particular set of balls. That make me a nightmare for someone like you.
I'll be right back.
He's also a Jedi, so Jedi usually have big dicks. So
Dame Judi Dench told the Daily Star in 2006 that she caught sight of Daniel Craig's penis while on the set for James Bond, and it was more than 007 inches.
Hi-yo.
She said it was an absolute monster.
So he has a gold member.
Very good.
Thank you. He wants to get in that No, that's an easy one.
David Beckham rumored to have a big peen. Charlize Theron said that Michael Fassbender's big penis was a revelation when she saw it in 2012.
Okay.
Who knew all these things were happening?
Lots of people seeing penises everywhere. Good for them.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't realize that. Willem Dafoe, who's 67, has been known to have an extra large penis.
Okay.
He was with Madonna for a long time, I thought, right?
Is that right?
I could see that.
Willem Dafoe was with Madonna for a while. Well, they were in a movie together anyway.
Donna Delaney was in a scene with him, Willem Dafoe, and said one line we had in our nude scene was, "Quite an erection you have there," and it truly was.
All right.
I didn't realize how big this list was.
There you go.
I can't read all the quotes, but Jamie Foxx, Jared Leto. Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Are you just naming everybody?
This is the list.
So if you're an A-list actor, that's what it is.
I've heard that about Jamie Foxx and about Jared Leto, whatever.
About Jared Leto.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the actors who have big wangs.
All right, adult entertainer Corinna Taylor claimed she nailed Leto back in 2002, saucily saying, quote, "I've been a porn actress for 3 years, and Jared was the most I've ever had to work with."
Good for him and her, I guess.
By the way, is there a better endorsement than that?
Yeah, exactly.
Than a porn star going, "Jesus Christ, you're big."
Joker, more like poker.
Got it.
Thank you.
Somebody who had a one-night stand with Leonardo DiCaprio said that it made me gasp when he took it out. John Hamm is on the list, of course, from his legendary pants views.
Oh, those sweatpants. Dear sweatpants. Thank you.
How about this one? They say Charlie Chaplin had a big dick.
Really?
He didn't say much about it.
Not in the movies. Yeah, and Fatty Arbuckle.
Fatty Arbuckle.
Yeah.
How the hell? I guess someone's keeping track of that stuff. Good for them.
Mm-hmm. So there you go.
All right.
Those are all the big dick people. We're gonna skip Kiely Rodni. They haven't found her yet.
Oh man, that stinks.
Addams family comeback.
She said.
Did you know this?
Yes.
Catherine Zeta-Jones is the new Morticia Addams.
I did know this. And what's his? I can't remember his Guzman. Luis Guzman.
Yes.
Is what's his face?
Gomez.
Now,
can I say something? Awful.
Yeah. Why?
Terrible.
See, now I was the same. I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, after Raul Julia was so, like, tall and sharp and everything, but classic Gomez, I thought the same thing. And then I thought about it for a while, and I looked up stuff, and I was like, classic Gomez is actually short, squat, and kind of a little frumpy. If you look at what's his name, John Aston, he was Gomez. You look at the cartoon version, shorter and kind of a little rounder. He kind of fits that Gomez. I mean, yeah, we all loved Raul Julia. He was great as Gomez.
Great.
But if you're going everybody else but Raul Julia, even in the newer cartoons, the old cartoons, any cartoon version, or any of the old TV shows, Gomez was short and kind of squat, like almost like Uncle Fester with hair, basically.
But it doesn't make any sense because Catherine Zeta-Jones is so fucking hot.
I know, but that was what it was in the movies, or in the old, in all of the iterations of Addams Family. Morticia, skinny, tall, very pale, long hair, same thing.
He just looks so out of place. He looks photoshopped in as a joke.
He kind of does. I thought it was weird too. It stood out to me. I was like, really, him?
Stinks.
But that's the way it was. I mean, if you go in classic Addams Family, that was the same way. But they were more of a match in the Raul Julia version. But if you look at every other version, he's kind of short and a little chunky.
Stinks because if I'm in that casting room, I go, she's way too fucking hot to stand next to that booger.
Maybe
it's the Addams Family though. They're all kind of weirdos.
Awful, absolutely awful. So there was a gender reveal party, and they hired a stripper to do the actual reveal.
How did that work?
Yeah, they actually they had two strippers. One wearing a blue bikini and one wearing a pink bikini, and they both did like the fucking dance on an outdoor pole, by the way.
Oh,
that seems
dangerous.
Not easy.
Yeah, that's not. And they did some fucking tricks on this pole, outdoor pole. So nothing on top. It's just on the ground with like a little platform underneath it, kind of keeping it down.
That doesn't seem sturdy to me.
No, and these girls were like fucking doing it. They were like whipping around and doing the upside down leg twirly thing.
So only one got down to the bikini? Is that how it worked?
They both danced around they were in bikinis.
Okay.
And they both just like danced around for a while, and then when it came like time, like they were like tugging to see who won, then the one, I don't even know which one like did the reveal. I think it was the girl.
I don't understand. How did they reveal the pink or the blue? Like which one? How did they finally go, oh, it's a boy, or oh, it's a girl?
The boy.
Okay. But how did they come to that conclusion?
Okay.
The blue ping pong balls out of her. Go ahead.
That's it. She got it.
That'd be good. That's a way.
No, the one in the blue thing did a
DJ
little.
just wrote the same thing that I just said.
Oh, there you
That
go.
was brilliant.
I didn't see his
Great
thing.
minds.
The stripper in the blue bathing suit picked up a balloon and popped it, and it was blue.
Okay.
That's a weird one, though.
That is weird. There's a theme. Was everybody happy with that? Like, is that something that
I don't know.
That the mom was like, yeah, we'll go with that.
Maybe the
Yeah,
mom
I don't
used to
know.
be a stripper.
Maybe the what?
Second to last topic, unless you guys got something. Oh no, actually, there is one other thing. You want to talk about the 9/11 thing first?
Well, no, that goes back to.
It's a bit of a downer.
Yeah.
But sure.
Okay, no, can I tell you something?
What?
I don't think I'm insensitive here.
Here we go.
Warning. I'm not gonna lie.
Whatever Anthony's about to say is going to be insensitive.
So the 9/11 Tribute Museum in Lower Manhattan is going to close. They can't survive the pandemic, they say.
I think it should be government funded and stay open.
False. Here's why.
Okay.
This isn't the fucking thing at the World Trade Center. It's like 10 blocks over.
Oh, I thought it was on the site, the thing on the site.
Thank you. Exactly. That's what I think everybody thought when they read the headline. But when you read the article, you realize this is literally 3 blocks away from the World Trade Center and has nothing to do with the 9/11 Memorial Museum, which is on Ground Zero.
Okay. So hopefully, whatever items and stories and things that are in this museum, hopefully will maybe get moved to the 9/11 Ground Zero Museum.
The Memorial Museum.
Yeah. So
Okay,
hopefully
it's a
that
little
would happen.
different then. Okay.
That is different. Okay.
I mean, and they go like this. They go, oh, well, you know, the people come here before they go there. I'm like, what? I fucking lived here. I lived through 9/11. I didn't even know you fucking existed.
Yeah, I didn't know there was more than I thought it was just the one at Ground Zero. I didn't know there was another one.
Yeah, I didn't know those. Not that it's like, oh, I'm glad it's closing.
Not at all. Yeah.
You know,
that would
yeah.
be great to have more places to highlight and show what happened and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've done a fairly good job remembering 9/11, though. Like, you can't drive through a New York, a Long Island town without seeing a part of the Trade Center, you know, the metal, like in the shape of the two towers, like in the fucking fire department, you know, or the memorial. Like, every town has a memorial.
Yeah, no, I think we are doing what we got to do, and around every 9/11 where it's talked about and remembered, and yeah, I agree. But you know, it's not great when a museum has to close down. That's
no, and they're kind of like, oh, we try and educate the kids and we do all this stuff, and it sounds like they do great things, but it kind of sounds like, yeah, we could probably do that there, and we could probably have it in one place.
Yeah, I mean, it's so bizarre though to know. Like, I have my nieces are in their teens, and it's so bizarre to go. They weren't even around. Like, they only know 9/11 because we've told them about it, and
it's weird, right?
And they've seen, you know, I'm sure they've seen footage, but they weren't around for it. It's such a surreal thing to think about.
It is. That's why it goes to show you we're part of the greatest generation ever, Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. It could be.
When you think about all the bullshit that we've gone through,
right?
We lived in the pre-internet world. We now live in the post-internet world. 9/11. I mean, you just go up and down the list of the shit that we've seen. It's kind of big.
Tommy Lee's penis.
Tommy Lee's cock. Hunter Biden's penis.
Right.
I'd love to see the two of them just sword fight it out and see who wins.
Too. Or Doc.
or Dopey. I mean, how many dwarves are we naming? No, I'm sorry.
No, docking.
I know, I got it. Stupid joke.
All right. So there is a designer vagina surgery.
Is this like bedazzling?
No, did you know that you could like design your vagina, like you can get your vagina fixed up?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
I knew that you could, like, after childbirth, there's stuff that they could do, but I didn't know that this was a
really, because I didn't get that memo. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. I know there's like reparative things that they could do. That's all I know. I didn't know there was cosmetic thing.
Okay. designer vagina surgeries have doubled this year. Do you want to know why?
Yes, I know why.
Frank has no idea.
I know why.
Why would I know? Why? Why do you know why?
Go ahead, Jenny.
Because of the Kardashians.
No.
That's why. Oh, I know why.
Go ahead.
I know why.
Yeah, what is
because leggings came back, and they have the high-waisted ones now too, which are more visible for your area.
Tight leggings, and everybody's fucking roast beef Parmesan is hanging out, and they're like, I love wearing these tight leggings. I gotta get my vagina redesigned.
Yeah.
Oh, like when you say leggings, what do you mean? Like
the tight, like workout pants and shit like that.
Oh, like yoga pants, like tight,
like yoga pants. Yeah.
So people are getting, well, like a trim.
Yeah, trim off the side.
Like a little off the top. A little off the top. All right.
Yeah.
That's extreme. No, I mean, are they not wearing? I don't. Are they not wearing underwear with these things?
They are, but you can see.
It still doesn't hide stuff going on.
Right.
All right.
By the way,
so instead of wearing different pants, they're getting surgery.
Yes.
Yeah. Janine wasn't entirely wrong because they do credit the Kardashians with leading the way in this tight legging.
Yeah.
Hey, do what you want to do. It's your body. Do what you want to do. But I think the Kardashians are leading us a little too much. I think we're taking a little too many notes.
Well, they've all definitely had that surgery. So.
You think they had that surgery? Okay.
Where needed, I guess, if it's needed.
No, I mean, everybody says this about them. They're like, they got butt implants. Now it's vagina surgery. I mean, is there any part of these people that's fucking real?
You can do what you want to yourself. I'm just saying, maybe some of them didn't think they needed it and didn't. It's not like they all got the surgery. I mean, if you don't need it, if you don't think you need it, you don't think you need it.
Okay.
I just don't think that. I just think that all of these rumors cannot possibly be true.
They haven't had every surgery. It's not like they've done it all. I'm sure they've done a lot, but they didn't get every single surgery out there.
They've gotten a lot. You know what?
Absolutely.
People have said, all these things about them getting all different kinds of surgeries, and I never really was into them. But then I watched the new show on Hulu, and I was like, oh shit. They definitely get a lot of stuff done, which,
hey,
listen, it's kind of their job. They get paid to do this, so why not?
If that's what they want to do, that's the thing. If that's what they want for themselves, they want to look like that. If they want to get this surgery, that surgery, that's their choice.
Yep.
That's not, but it's very, the influence they have over pop culture, it's just never ending. I thought, who else thought that it would be all right? There'd be a fad for a few years, and then we'd never hear from them again. But it's just ongoing. It's been like 20 years.
There's girls who literally go to plastic surgeons and say, "Make me look like whatever Kardashian they want to look like. Like you have to make me look like this person." So,
again, do what you want, but maybe self-esteem needs a little booster as well. If you.
Thanks, social media.
But again, you want to look the way you want to look. I get it. Do what you got to do.
All right.
Whatever surgery you want to get, you get.
Oh.
It's up to you.
This is a shocking revelation, Frank.
Uh-oh.
So we pride ourselves on being honest people, but I can no longer do this segment because somebody just privatized their vacation photo album on social media.
Ooh.
What?
So now I can no longer get the photographs that I was going to show everybody.
You just did that during this show to stop him from doing.
Yep.
Oh.
And you know what? That's on me because I should have
took a screenshot before.
I should have screenshotted it. I just thought it would be there.
I'm scared. I want to know which photo you were talking about.
Yeah, can you describe this photo? We might not be able to see it, but you've seen it.
Oh, did we lose Frank?
I'm here.
He's there.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm talking.
Oh, that was weird. I didn't see there for a second. I'm sorry.
Okay. So now we haven't seen this picture. We don't know what picture you're talking about. You've seen it, though. Pictures? Okay, so you're the only one who's seen it. Obviously, J Saps has seen it, but she doesn't know which picture you're talking or pictures.
By the way, you could have
about.
seen it too. It was public for you. You just are oblivious to the world.
No, I look at everybody's photos that I don't. What do you think?
There's a whole world going on out there when you're not reading to your wife or fucking perusing the supermarket for treats.
I like my treats. Leave me alone.
Janine, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to answer honestly.
Oh, God. Good.
On this vacation, on this celebration of your 40th anniversary of
40th
life.
birthday. Go ahead.
Good save.
Did you wear a sash?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Was there I'm a birthday princess 40th birthday sash?
Okay, let me just see what it says exactly.
So
40th?
This is on an island with just you and your husband.
Absolutely. It's my birthday and everybody sang to me on the boat. That's what I wanted. I'll show you that picture. I don't even care.
Is that the picture? Is that the picture the big scandal picture? I mean, why would you block that?
I don't know why it's such a big deal.
Why is it such a big deal? You're not. It's not your fucking sweet 16. You're 40.
What I want to know is, what did J-Sabs think you were going to point out, and why did you go to such great lengths to block it?
I was like, oh my God, is my underwear in the corner? I don't know. Who knows?
No, there was a nip slip for sure, but I didn't think that was as embarrassing as this.
No, definitely not.
How many photos are up, are on your thing from your vacation?
Great question, Frank. Also embarrassing that a 40-year-old has time to put up 240 photos.
What?
Of which 225, her poor husband looked completely miserable.
Tell me that's not 240.
No, it's like 80. 75.
That's still kind of high.
Yeah, but
Frank, when was the last time you uploaded a photograph to social media?
It's been a while.
2009.
I mean, check them out. Maybe once. I do it like once a year, maybe on my.
I don't even care. 40th and
fabulous.
Fabulous. You can't see it really. But...
So here's the question: you went out and bought that for yourself?
Yep.
So
that's what I want to know. Was that given to you there? Did you? Can I tell you my theory, Frank?
God.
That was purchased well in advance, packed in a suitcase, maybe put in plastic like you do a suit, folded up nice.
The question is, you went to a store like a Party City or something.
Hang on. It was taken out, put on the bed. It was ironed.
Did you iron it?
In the closet for a couple of days.
No, I didn't iron it. What kind of psycho do you think I am?
That's too far. That's the line, Anthony. Don't iron the sash. So you went to a Party City and you said, I'm going to wear this on my vacation.
No.
Where did it come from?
I don't know. I didn't buy it for myself. You know what I said? How sad. I honestly felt a little sad that nobody bought me a 40th birthday sash. Okay? So I had to go and I fucking Amazoned it to myself 2 days before I left. Because I'm like waiting. When's the sash?
Did you rush delivery?
No.
Did you rush delivery
no,
the
it
sash?
was normal delivery. I'm like, where's a crown? Where's a sash?
But you are a Prime member, are you not? Are you not a Prime member?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That's what's 1 day shipping, Frank.
Oh, right.
I mean,
I feel like I'm a Prime member and I don't get 1 day shipping. Something's off. I don't know.
Oh, because of COVID. COVID. Everything's because of COVID.
Gavin.
So
you're actually angry, upset with your friends, your family, your husband that nobody purchased you a 40th birthday sash.
It's a weird request.
I'll be honest. I was a little sad. I really was.
It's not an obvious purchase, though. You'd be upset if someone didn't get, if there wasn't like a cake or something. That seems like that's a birthday thing. But to expect a sash, I mean, it's an odd thing to expect, unless you mention it. Am I wrong?
I'll tell you the shocking thing for me, Frank, that there wasn't a matching tiara to go with it. I think there was, and there's just no photograph of it.
J Sabs.
Wait, say that again. No, I don't have I didn't have one.
No tiara.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, right?
No.
Was the sash the only purchase on Amazon regarding something to wear to show off that your age?
Unfortunately, yes.
So you really packed that in a suitcase and brought that down to the Caribbean?
Yeah.
Can I ask how much the sash cost?
I think it was like $10.
You know how you know why me and Frank don't know if that's a crazy number? Because we never bought a fucking sash before in our lives.
We both were just like
$50? I don't know.
So did you wear it on the plane?
No. I should have, but I didn't.
I'm going to ask you another question, and you better answer this honestly, because I'll find out. How many days did you wear the sash for? Tell the truth. So I'm going to hold up a number.
Like a day and a half.
I was gonna, yeah, okay, 2 days. That's 2 days.
Well,
the day of your birthday, probably.
Frank, I noticed the sash, Frank, with 2 specifically different outfits.
That doesn't mean it could be the same day.
Oh, you know what? That was at night. So
let me ask you this, because we're idiots. So what did this get you, like free stuff? Like did the place buy you a drink?
Oh, I never even thought of that. This
brilliant. Could be a genius move.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we should get. Can you bring the sash next time we all go out to dinner?
What the hell? That's a good move. You just get free shit.
You know what? You guys are horrendous.
No, I'm actually complimenting.
Now I feel bad about myself.
No. I'm complimenting. Good. I'm saying I just said it's a genius move.
No, I'm happy you feel worse.
No, Anthony's a dick, but I thought it was a genius move. You get free shit. Everybody, the restaurant knows it's your birthday. The bar knows it's your birthday. There you go. Free shots.
Yeah.
Boom.
There you go.
Made out like a bandit.
It wasn't like it was like my 38th birthday. It's a 40th birthday. It's a big birthday. I'm a birthday person. You know this. I'm a birthday person. Plus, it's my birthday month.
It's also your birthday year.
Yep.
No, I will say this. Yeah, it is your birthday year. I am shocked at how much you celebrate your own life, your birthday. I can't believe it.
What do you mean?
Just because you're a miserable bastard doesn't mean everybody else has to be a miserable bastard.
Well, maybe there's some truth to that, but the trip, the fucking sash, then the investigation of the follow-up birthday party after the birthday trip.
Is that happening, by the way?
Listen, you know what? You guys don't have to come. It's okay. I'm going to pick 2 lucky viewers.
Oh, there you go.
Lucky.
So you're going to fly them in if they're in Australia?
I'm going to fly them in.
That's
nice. Aussie Annie.
Boom.
Aussie Annie, good news. All those super chats paid off.
Right.
No, good for you. You know what? Celebrations are good. We got to celebrate more in our lives.
You're 40. Be miserable about it.
Right.
Maybe you could be miserable, but
you should be drinking by yourself at an old man bar going, you know how young I used to be?
Back in my day.
Back in my day, we didn't even have internet.
No.
Sonny boy.
All we had were sashes.
Right.
But no, I agree.
That was fucked up. You should apologize for that. That was uncalled for.
Yeah. Okay. I applaud your celebrating your birthday as much as you do, because why the hell not? You you go around once. It's 40. It's a milestone. Celebrate as much as you can. I'm in. We used to do when we were younger. We did big birthday stuff, me and you, because our birthdays are close together.
Repeat that first part again.
We used to, because you're now a curmudgeon, and you don't want to celebrate. We used to do stuff together. We went to Canada together. That was a big one. We went to Vegas during my birthday, and then we came. It's 10 days apart, so we came back before yours.
Well, everything we did was on Frank's birthday. Just to clarify for everybody that we celebrated Frank's birthday.
Right. Yeah, because you're a miserable bastard. I'm
not a miserable bastard. I am a realist.
Real doesn't mean miserable. They're not the same. They're not.
Well,
you could be a realist and be happy. Cheer up, you bastard.
Paul just described my perfect birthday. Nursing a 40-ounce Old English at a glory hole. That's where I want to be on my 40th.
See, at least that's celebrating. That's something. That's doing something positive.
That's a 40th birthday.
Yeah, I'm in. I mean, I'm not in for that with you, but I'm in.
Janine, how many times on this trip? Yeah, I don't want to be at a glory hole with you. Can I just put that?
That's
well, you were very eager there for a second.
No, I think that's a good idea, but I'll do that on my own birthday.
How many times did they say happy birthday to you on this trip?
Only once.
Only once?
On the day?
Yep.
Only one time did you say I'm here for my birthday?
I'm here for my hi, my name's Janine. It's my birthday. I opened with that.
Were you wearing your sash at the time?
Yeah. They sang to me only on that pirate ship.
Pirate ship? Where your husband got sick?
Yep.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm with you. Celebrate as much as you can. Why the hell not? Why be miserable?
Frank, at one point, she took a selfie. Her poor husband just wanted some peace and quiet. And he was in the water, not looking at her. And Janine took a selfie behind him.
So what does that mean?
Explain that photo. He wouldn't turn around for you?
Oh, that was just like a, That
was just a random selfie that didn't include your husband.
On the back of his head?
Yeah, exactly.
He just happened
in the ocean.
He was background collateral. He was just there.
He came in my shot.
There you go. That's what she said.
I honestly don't know who is more interesting, Janine and the Sash birthday saga or Frank and his supermarket escapades. I don't know. I'm the most normal person on this show at this point right now. That's undisputable.
I would take our listeners through my daily, I would take a camera and go through my shopping routine and make a show out of that, but there'd be too many brand names we'd have to blur out. I would have a camera and go through my whole thing and show everybody my efficiency. But, you can't show.
Can we do that?
I don't know. That's the thing. Can we show that many brand name products?
I don't know.
I think we could, unless we do it like just the members only. We lost you, said. Just a members only thing. Which reminds, I haven't played guitar yet for the members. I have to do that too.
I think this supermarket run is more fucking interesting.
Should I do that? I put one of those cameras that just face me and it's like attached to me, so I'm like running through the market.
Yeah, but here's what's unfair about it. I don't think you would be genuine.
That's probably true. I would ham it up a little and be like,
you'd be putting on a show. Yeah, we wouldn't get the authentic, because I know you're in there for an hour and 45 minutes and you think it's 25 minutes.
It's really not that long. Maybe 45 minutes, but like half hour to 45 minutes. I'm not in there all day. Susan, send me your list. I'll pick you up some stuff. Jimmy Coca Pop says wear the sash. I'll wear the sash shopping. That's fine.
I don't even. Will you wear the 40th birthday sash the next time you go to the supermarket?
It's my 40th birthday year. I'll do it.
Will you wear a sash?
I'll wear the sash. Why the hell not? Maybe they'll give me a free pack of gum at checkout. I don't know.
Don't tell her I said this, but I love her enthusiasm for life. I really do. I find it enviable.
You should jump on board, man. It's
No, but don't tell her that. I want her to be miserable for her choices.
Oh, okay. It's nice of you. More people should celebrate like that. That's good stuff.
I'm happy she's like that, but I also feel like that's a big commitment to oneself to order your own sash and take it with you.
I'll agree, but you do what you want. It's your birthday. It doesn't hurt anybody.
Honestly, who's nuttier, you or her? Who do you think?
You can't ask me. I'm biased. I'm not.
It's close though, right?
It's kind of cool. No, what? Did I like food shopping? What's so nutty about my thing?
That's just the latest in a long line of nutty shit that you do.
I like being nutty. It's fine. Nothing wrong with nutty. What do I do? What else do I do that's nutty?
There's so many I can't even get into it right now.
Beat my drum. How do you do that on TikTok? Isn't there like a when you play together, like on stuff that the people? What is that called?
Yeah, you would like lay down a riff and then put it out, and then somebody else can duet it and like add drums to it and sing to it.
That's what that's called, duet.
You want to do that?
Yeah, but I don't know. Beat My Drum is classically trained. She's like, aren't you in like a symphony or an orchestra or something? And I'm not that good.
Look at this. Susan F's put it together. They're your friends, Aunt.
You kind of asked for it.
It's true.
Look at you. It's true. This is who you chose to go through life with.
Not only that, who I've chosen to partner with on this business venture.
I mean,
that's even worse.
I kind of get why you're a miserable bastard now.
We're gonna have to work in a sash budget to the fucking next year's thing.
$10? I think we could swing that.
I'm gonna be in the fucking tax guy's office going. Spend $60 on sashes, and you want to write that off? Look at
this. But she Beat My Drum. She grew up playing metal in Queens. Same here, metal in Queens, baby. Grew up playing Metallica.
I'm not gonna lie to you, but Beat My Drum might be your soulmate. How does that feel? Because you're married to the wrong person.
It's because she plays drums. It's not my soulmate. I'm not married to the wrong person.
From Queens.
My soulmate is upstairs. I'm in the basement right now.
Your wife doesn't think you're funny. I know Beat My Drum has laughed at some of the shit you said.
My wife thinks I'm hilarious. So I'll put something out there. I don't know what I'll play, but
polite laughs don't matter. Should we do the tortilla challenge?
What's the tortilla challenge?
This is where you put liquid in your mouth. You would never do this.
Oh, and you slap each other?
You slap each other with the tortillas.
Why wouldn't I do that?
Because if I spit in your face, you wouldn't be able to handle it. You'd burn your face off, I think.
I might, but yeah, because that liquid is in there for a while. That's not cool. I'm not into that. I mean, that's a lot of mouth garbage coming at me.
Is Paige right? Am I the new Archie Bunker?
I mean, you got the cigar thing going. Do you have a regular chair you sit in?
Yeah, I do.
I see. Archie Bunker was in Brooklyn, I believe. You never lived in Brooklyn.
Oh, close enough.
Close enough.
I say not so nice things about black people, just like Archie Bunker does.
Your wife's voice very similar to Edith.
Saying she's high pitched.
High pitched, not annoying. Yeah. Similar, not the same. A little high pitched. Got the accent, the heavy New York accent. Archie.
Feels like you're gonna have to rustle up an apology for that one day.
I'm sorry if that was insulting. I don't mean.
Okay, now Paul just said 60 is a new 40, and this has triggered a thought in my mind. What's Janine gonna do for her 50th birthday?
Oh, she's gonna. You know what they do at Macy's parade, like with the fucking fireworks? She's gonna rent something big. It's gonna be or it's gonna have like a big thing, like a wedding, like invite like 300 people and have a catered thing, which I'm into. That's fine.
Was Edith raped?
That sounds familiar. There was a show where either she was about to be or something. That sounds very familiar. There was a storyline with that. I don't know the whole thing with that, but that sounds a little familiar. That something crazy.
Sounds a little familiar to me too. Why is that?
Yeah, something crazy dark happened on that show. And I can't remember what it is.
Dark ass turn.
Yeah, for a sitcom. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't know. That's rough. 420 show. Yeah, you guys were on the Beat My Drum was on the 420 show. Remember that? We got to do more shows with listeners.
Oh, I was gonna say with drugs, but yeah, sure.
That's fine.
Listeners can help too, I guess.
Yeah. Whatever gets you going.
Don't tell Janine that I think it's great that she's got a zest for life.
I don't talk to you people off the air anyway.
Wait, is that true?
That's not true. That's not true.
That's very true. Well, we started before the show. I go, Frank, how's it going? He goes, you start the fucking thing already.
We just talked 2 days ago. What? Nothing new happened. What do you want from me?
I was just saying to my wife how, it was there's a big thing happened that nobody really knows about. Frank knows about it. Actually, Janine knows about it. No, and we haven't really talked about it. And then one of our friends was kind of sniffing around, not sniffing around, but said something that was kind of coincidental that my wife would have to been forced to say what it was. And I said, it was, bad jarring at the time. Now, if people knew, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. It's not my place to really kind of say it, but she was so funny because she goes, I go, it's weird though. Like I don't feel the need to tell people, but it's weird because I know it's gonna come out at some point or whatever it is. And I'm
think
like,
what it is. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what it is. It's a really not so great thing that happened to me a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, whatever.
Oh, yes. I thought you meant someone someone else in the group.
No.
Okay.
And so, but I was like, she was like, who would you even talk to about? I go, you know what? I literally do not talk to anybody anymore about anything like that.
I'm surprised. I asked you about it. You said you didn't want to talk about it. I was like, okay, that's fine. Totally respect it. But if you're looking for someone to talk to about it and you can't find anybody, I'm a little insulted. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought you were gonna say if you can't find anybody, I guess I'll talk to you.
No. If you're looking for someone and you can't think of someone to come up that you would talk to about it, a little hurt. Not gonna lie.
You wouldn't want me to talk to you about it. That's crazy talk.
Why?
This reminds me. You don't watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. There's a Larry David episode where he runs into, coincidentally enough, Meathead. He's coming out of they're coming. They go to the same therapist, and they're like, "Oh, you too?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You can't bother your friends with this stuff." He's like, "No, you can't. You can't."
No, we all go through shit. You got to talk to somebody.
Oh,
I'm sure you talk. I'm sure you've talked to your wife about it, and that's good.
She signed a contract. She's got to hear about all my bitching.
Yeah, exactly, which is fine. But again, there's no pressure. You don't want to talk about it. I get it. But if you do, and you're thinking, oh, there's no one I could talk to. If you can't talk to your friend for the last, 30 years?
Okay, but a similar thing happened to you, and you didn't want to talk about it.
You never asked.
That's not true.
If I wanted to talk about it.
No, I called you. We talked about it.
I talked and I have talked about it.
Oh, okay.
I've told you about anything you want to know. I'll tell you all about it.
I just don't think we talk about shit anymore. Like at this point, it feels weird. We just don't really talk about shit anymore.
Well, move further away. What the fuck do you want from me? You can talk to me about anything. I don't care. I'll talk to you. I love how nobody in the chat really, I'm sure they don't know, what we're talking about. But it's, personal stuff that happens with us, and we can talk to each other about it.
Paige said something here that we have to address. Frank isn't just any friend. Frank, I bet, is a good friend. You criticize Donald Trump, and then you essentially do the same thing. You've got everybody believing something that's a big fat lie.
But I never see the differences. I would never go out there and go, I'm the best friend in the room, best friend you ever know, gonna know.
You just said you were a great friend. You were just boasting.
I said you could always talk to me. We've been friends for 30 years. You can always talk to me. Did I say I'm the best guy you ever? I'm saying if you can't talk to anybody, if you can't talk to your friend for 30 years, who could you talk to?
Look at this. I bet Frank is the best friend to have.
Boom.
Yeah.
Beat My Drum wants me to talk about the birds and the bees. That's something.
You are like you literally you say nothing and then you go, I don't care about this.
You know why? No, I don't say I don't care about this. I say I don't say much because I'm listening. I'm a good listener. You get stuff off your chest, and then I tell you. I try to make you feel better.
I'm a fantastic listener. Everybody tells me because I listen.
I am the least bad person in this room.
I listen very strongly. Okay, we strongly listen to everybody.
A
lot of people tell me.
I don't spin. I pick.
I pick.
I pick.
I don't talk. I listen.
Look at all the team. Look, world's best friend, Robin. You got Team Frankie C. Jack me off. Raven. J-Sab's probably pee a bit. Oh, I don't know what that has to do with it, but I like it. That's fine. Miss Justice, Team Frankie. See, Bird, this is how you listen. No,
nobody in the history of Friends has ever friend more than we've friending. Okay, during my friendship,
best friend you ever met.
Yeah,
I'm told a lot of good people tell me best friend ever had.
Out of all the people that have ever friended, we in the history, you look at it, we've never friended like I've friended.
Exactly. Thank you, Jack me off. Smokey, welcome to the chat, Team Frankie. Jimmy Cocoa Pop, Frankie Love.
Why don't you all just go lick Frank's asshole? Jesus, what a Frank fest this turned into.
You started us down this Frank road. I'm just driving the ship, baby. I don't even know if that makes any sense. You don't drive a ship down a road. But we're there, and you're all coming with me.
She got big old titties.
All right, Frank, that's it. We got to go. I can't take it anymore. You've driven me crazy.
That's what friends do.
I guess so.
That's what it is. But we're going to do more. We vowed, the two of us, the three of us, to do more members stuff. We're going to get more videos out there, more stuff for you members. You
Janine
guys
has a member video.
Got the member video up for Janine. That's hysterical. Good stuff there.
It's a great video.
Yeah.
All people saw it because it's a limited time only deal.
Become a member. We bring members on the show. Ask Bird. Ask Beat My Drum. Bring you guys on. You guys producers. You suggest segments. It's all good stuff.
Next show, we got to do the next giveaway, by the way. We do have to do the next merch giveaway. Remind me that.
You got a fan, too. Dia, Anthony with a heart.
I got one. Thanks, guys.
And Dia also says, I have big old titties. So there you go.
She got big old titties.
All right, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. Don't forget to go to the merch store. Link in the description. Jumpstart Coffee link in the description. We'll catch you on the next one.
Show me potato salad. Maybe we should go now.